Some people really believe that the secret society known as the Illuminati are behind some of the world's most important events. Others are really into conspiracy theories and enjoy discussing controversial deaths. Take a look at some famous Americans who some believe were killed by the infamous secret society, as listed by Ranker. Michael Jackson, 1958 to 2009. The pop star died on June 9, 2009, just days shy of his comeback concert tour beginning in London. Many believe Jackson was a member of the Illuminati, until he started to speak up against the society. The king of pop believed the group launched a conspiracy to defame him by labeling him a freak and a child molester. John F. Kennedy, 1917 to 1963. The conspiracy theory claims the former president was working with the Illuminati, but eventually parted ways and began to resist. Many believe Kennedy's assassination is related to his disagreement with the secret society. Martin Luther King Jr., 1929 to 1968. The activist was outspoken in his criticism of the Vietnam War, which is said to have been profitable for many powerful Illuminati members. Because of his influence, many believe the secret society orchestrated a scenario in which it would be easy for King to be killed. Abraham Lincoln, 1809 to 1865. As the president who led the country through its Civil War, Lincoln needed money to finance it. While bankers wanted to charge 24% to 36% interest, the president convinced Congress to allow $450 million worth of debt and interest-free currency to be printed. Members of the elite belonging to the Illuminati recognized Lincoln's strategy would cost them a lot of money, so the society, of which John Wilkes Booth was a member, orchestrated his assassination. Kurt Cobain, 1967 to 1994. The secret society planned to use Kurt Cobain as a mind control tool, but the Nirvana frontman was very reluctant to participate in fame. The Illuminati, afraid Cobain would start to speak up against it, orchestrated his death. Cobain officially committed suicide on April 5, 1994, but his death has been the subject of many conspiracy theories. Jim Morrison, 1943 to 1971. Morrison is said to have been obsessed with the occult, and many believe he was a member of the Illuminati. The theory suggests that the secret society helped fake Morrison's death and helped him escape. Many people have reported seeing Morrison in seedy places following his death. John F. Kennedy Jr., 1960 to 1999. The conspiracy theory contends that JFK Jr. had information proving that the CIA and then-President George H. W. Bush, allegedly a member of the Illuminati, were directly involved in the assassination of his father. The theorists say that he was about to publish his findings when he died in a plane crash on July 16, 1999, which was in reality orchestrated by the society. Anna Nicole Smith, 1967 to 2007. Many believe that the television personality was a victim of mind games orchestrated by the Illuminati. Conspiracy theorists argue that a video in which she appears to be under the influence actually shows her struggling with the secret society's mind control techniques. The Illuminati is allegedly responsible for her overdose in February 2007. Marilyn Monroe, 1926 to 1962. Some believe that the actress was actually poisoned by members of the Illuminati on August 4, 1962, as a result of her many secret relationships with powerful men. Her death was classified as a probable suicide, though the circumstances of her death have given rise to many conspiracy theories. Whitney Houston, 1963 to 2012. The conspiracy theory claims the singer was killed for a blood sacrifice by the Illuminati. 12. The theorists contend the secret society had marked her for death before she turned 50, and had her injected with the drugs that caused her to drown in a bathtub in February 2012. Robert F. Kennedy, 1925 to 1968. Similarly to Martin Luther King Jr., Kennedy was seen as a threat to the Illuminati for his growing criticism of President Lyndon B. Johnson's handling of the situation in Vietnam. The lone gunman behind his assassination on June 6, 1968, is said to have been the work of the secret society. Tupac Shakur, 1971 to 1996. Some conspiracy theorists believe the legendary rapper made a deal with the Illuminati, who in turn helped him achieve fame. 6. But once famous, Tupac started to become more vocal about issues that concerned the secret society, leading some to believe his death was both a sacrifice and a way to quiet his objections. Grace Kelly, 1929–1982. The theories contend that the actress's marriage to Prince Rainier III of Monaco was arranged by the Illuminati. Grace Kelly. When she was no longer needed, she was killed off, and thus her death is seen as a sacrifice. The official story is that Kelly died in a car accident on September 14, 1982, after having a stroke at the wheel. Malcolm X, 1925–1965. The African-American Muslim minister and human rights activist was seen a threat since he was outspoken about his desire to break down the oppressive power system. Malcolm X. He was an influential figure who often promoted revolt using extreme measure. He was assassinated on February 21, 1965. Frank Zappa, 1940–1993. Many believe the musician used mind control techniques in his music and film to criticize the powers that be. He died of prostate cancer, which some conspiracy theories believe was purposefully injected into him by the Illuminati. Attacked during a concert and was seriously injured, which led some to believe the Illuminati had been trying to get rid of him for a while. Bruce Lee, 1940–1973. The martial artist and actor often spoke about being watched by a demon, which was a continuing theme in his films. Bruce Lee. On July 20, 1973, Lee died suspiciously of an allergic reaction to prescription pills, which prompted conspiracy theorists to suspect he had been an Illuminati sacrifice. Jimi Hendrix, 1942–1970. Hendrix was reportedly very paranoid in the days leading up to his death, and often spoke about dying before turning 30. In 1970. The FBI allegedly protects many members of the Illuminati, particularly those involved in the U.S. government. They are said to have declared the legendary guitarist's subversive ways to be dangerous for American society, and targeted him for surveillance and harassment. Brandon Lee, 1965–1993. The actor and martial artist is believed to have been sacrificed by the Illuminati, much like his father. Lee's final movie, The Crow, is reportedly filled with Illuminati symbolism.